All right, whatever. This audio might be completely shit. So, yeah, we'll just see how. Maybe I have to talk just like down. Maybe I have no clue. But yeah. Today we are hitting arms. Okay, and so I thought maybe my YouTube video. I haven't really like I've taken all the footage for like my vlog in Italy and stuff, but I just haven't like put all of it together. So what I thought is, we'll just start out with something simple. This is pretty easy. I wouldn't have to like edit like crazy, you know. Um, Plus, I have no clue how to edit. So basically, what I'm just gonna show y'all, or basically, I'm just gonna kind of talk to y'all like y'all are working out with me. I guess I actually don't know. We'll see. But yeah, right now we'll hit some biceps first for this arm day. Um, I'm thinking. See, normally, I want to throw this out there for anybody who wonders. I don't have a set split. Like, I don't follow like a plan that I have in like my notes or something. Not anymore, at least. I used to be like really strict about that. Now it's more of just like I know the workouts that I need to hit to target the specific muscle I want to hit, and I know the rep ranges and the intent. The main part for me is like the intensity, because like, man, who cares what workouts? Well, not who cares. It does matter what workouts you hit, but it doesn't matter, what you hit if you're not, working out with intensity. So that's why you really gotta push hard while you're working out, because intensity is what grows, in my opinion, from my experience. Anything that I say in this video is from my own experience. I'm not at all a professional. I don't know how to even call it. I'm not a professional. Like, I don't know everything. Basically, I'll just say that. So, all right, let's go. We're gonna start with some reverse curls. So, all right. So, normally for basically every single workout that I do, it'll always be 3 or 4 sets. I would really say 3 solid sets, and this is like goes for everything. Literally any workout that I do, it doesn't matter the day. Um, Normally I'll do 3 sets of a good weight. First set is always a set and a weight that I know I can hit up to 15 reps. So like, for example, right here, reverse curls. I don't really go really fast. The key to any workout in my own opinion, is the speed at which you do it. Obviously, that correlates with intensity. Like, if you're really going up and like controlling the weight down, that's amazing. So normally my first set, I'll start out 12 to 15. So most of the time I'll try to get to 15 because I know I can with this weight. Second set will be a little harder. I want to go up to 12. And if I know I can get more, I'll get more. Like if I get to 12 and I'm like, shit, that was pretty easy. I know I can get like 3 more. I'll get 3 more. And then the last set, basically on every workout that I do, is always a rep out. And depending on the workout, well, I wouldn't really say depending. I would say normally I'll rep out a heavy weight that I can get maybe 6 to 10 reps, right? So like if I can go really slow and I'm like at 8 and I'm only getting like half reps till 10, that's good. And after I rep that heavy weight out on the third set, then I'll just drop it and rep that out. And normally I'll do 1 or 2 drop sets. It just depends, how the previous 3 sets went. So, so yeah, right there, that was at 17.5 kilos. Going up to 20 kilos. I have no clue what this is in pounds. I'm wild guess. Maybe it's like 45 pounds, 40 pounds. I actually don't know. But to the second set for 12 to 15. Hopefully 15. Okay. That was, I think, 13, 14, 12 real reps. Actually, I'd say 11 real reps. And then like 2 or 3 half reps. That was perfect. That was like a perfect set. Because I barely could get to, I couldn't get to 15, but I got past 12. So now we're going to up the weight to 22 kilos. Basically just went up each set. And so I won't do that on every lift. Sometimes I'll just up the reps, the intensity, or the slowness of the speed of the lift, or all three. So now with this weight, we're gonna try to get like, shit, man, hopefully 10. If I can get to like 8 full reps and then 2 like struggling half reps, that should be perfect. But yeah, I mean, I think I gotta rank, if I'm doing like a tier list on specific bicep lifts, I would for sure put reverse curls at like a, honestly, I got to put them at an S tier because not only do they, target some of the bicep, but also your forearm. Your forearms are what everybody sees, when you're wearing, whether if it's like a sweater, depending on if you feel if it's a big sweater, or short sleeves. Like even if you're wearing a short sleeve or like an oversized tee that goes down to your elbow, dude, they'll always see your forearms. And I've always wanted like a big, like upper forearm. So I've always spammed reverse curls. I used to do them at the bar, beginning out in the gym, and then now the cable I know is just superior for me. Um, everybody's body's different, so I really do believe that like there's not one good workout for every muscle. It just depends on how you hit it and how it feels for yourself. So, but yeah, also rest between sets. I want to add. I try to go above a minute, 60 seconds. I used to be really, really strict on that. Like I'd have a timer going on my phone, and I'd always go 90 seconds every single time. So 60 to 90 seconds. I keep it in that window where I start. If it was a really intense set, I'll go all the way to the 90. And then if it's a set that afterwards I'm like it was tough, but I still feel like good, then like 60, maybe 70 or 80. So yeah, we're gonna try to fuck this setup right here. So this is somewhat heavy, I guess. Again, I can probably put the full stack, or I say full stack, but it's only 25 kilos. I could probably put 25 kilos on and spam, rep that shit out. But, again, especially with this workout, it's like the speed, of the lift, of the, what is it? Is it eccentric? Concept? I actually forgot. I don't know. All right. Okay. I always like to stand kind of over the cable, not too far, like leaned, kind of over. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Then we'll go down to 17 kilos right here. Back to basically what the first set was. And we're just going to keep going. All right, back. Let's go down. 12 kilos right here, 12 and a half. When it gets lower, I'll try to go slower for sure and squeeze more. Oh, fuck. Okay. First bicep lift done. Fuck. All right, now second bicep lift. Um, one thing you will notice is most of my arm days are done with cables. I just really, really enjoy the way cables feel for the arm overall, even shoulders. So yeah, the next lift will be some hammer curls. These could definitely go up for my first set. We'll go to 20. But yeah, hammer curls. So I do prefer hammers on the cable over dumbbells. But I want to add, I don't always do cable arm days. Like some of my arm days will be literally nothing but cable, and then some it'll be like a mix. I really just switch it up every arm day, which is every Thursday for me, and sometimes Sundays if I feel like. Actually, not. Sometimes Saturdays I'll hit arm day. Sounds really dumb. I know science-based lifters would probably be like, "Shit, bro! Like you need, 2 days of rest per muscle group or some shit like that." Me, I feel fine after a day of any muscle group except for legs. Except for legs. Legs, I need like 2 days, maybe 3. But yeah, arms, really small muscle group for me. And it's a muscle group that I really want to grow because I feel like my arms are super fucking small. Um, so yeah, I really just like to hit arms most of the time, twice a week. And when I do, I'll go one day all on cables, and the next day really slow and controlled on the dumbbells to see, if I can use the I guess techniques I use on cables for like the slow and controlled to keep tension on the dumbbells. It's harder to keep tension on dumbbells because sometimes you get lazy and you'll like pump it up, and then your body, you can use gravity to your advantage and just fucking drop that shit. So on cables you can't. Cables for me, when I'm pulling up, I'm going up like this, and then there's always tension, with any workout, not even just arms. So I really prefer um, cable hammers, um, but I do switch out sometimes on dumbbells. So yeah, let's knock this first set out. Same thing as the reverse. We'll go 3 sets. One of them is going to be heavy, and then it'll drop twice. So let's hit this first set. Okay. This one I do kind of lean back if it's low, if the cable's not low enough. Okay. Barely got 15 right there. That 15th rep was feeling crazy. So we'll go up now, 22 kilos. Fuck. See, on these, I really like this rope, but gotta be honest, I want to know if anybody else has this opinion, if anybody else thinks the same thing, but I prefer the ropes that are like really worn, like they're like old as shit, because they're all kind of like tearing, but it's like they're easy to hold. And these are the brand new, like, I don't know what material the rope is. I'm guessing it's plastic. Kind of feels like plastic, but it's like slippery, it slips in my hands. So yeah, you could use chalk, but who's gonna use chalk on a rope? So yeah, I prefer the worn ones that have a little roughness to them, so I could like it does scrape the shit out of your hands when it's rough, but like you have a grip, but yeah, these are easily top 2 bicep workouts. I'd say favorite bicep workout for like the I don't know if you can see the peak is what's it called? Fucking preacher curls. I love preacher curls, specifically not free weight ones. I like the machine, not machine. It's like plate loaded. So like you get on there, you can load like plates on the side, and then pump them bitches out. So those are my favorite, probably bicep workout overall. Out of any bicep workout is preacher curls, even though they're really dangerous. But they're only dangerous if you're stupid. All the guys who tear their biceps and stuff. One, actually, there's multiple reasons. Some of them probably are, they didn't rest. Maybe they hit biceps the day before or some shit. Um, they were ego lifting like crazy because they thought they were cool. Or they were just like, maybe they were leaning back and letting their freaking elbows like hyperextend because they want the extension, even though like when I do them, you know, once I hit like that perfect like 180, straight, that's when I'll pull up, and I don't even go all the way to the top. But then you go up here, you lose some of the tension. I feel like I lose tension in my bicep. So when I'm down on the preacher curl, I go up and I go just past 90. Like if this is 90, I'll go like right here to where it's like squeeze, and then slow down. But don't be dumb on preacher curls unless you want your bicep torn. But all right, let's knock this second set out. Going for 12. That was 12. Fuck. I'm hitting these right on the dot. It's actually nice. Good weight. Perfect weight. This will be the last official counted set. Because I'll try to go to like I said, like 6 to 10, hopefully 8 to 10. But the next two sets after this, the drops, I don't even count. I just, till failure. If you're not going to failure, start going to failure. If you're counting every single set and you're like, freakishly, hyper focused on that, just go to failure. Failure is where the growth is, at least in my experience. I'm not a pro, but working out for 3 years now. Yeah, my experience. Actually, I've only been lifting till failure for like maybe a year and a half, and that's literally this past year and a half is like where most of my growth has been. Because before, like I said, I had a spreadsheet, my notes, and all the reps were counted of every set, and I would hit them on the dot. And yeah, like I was still training with somewhat intensity, but as soon as I started giving, getting to like more to failure, that's when my growth started to like spike. So, yeah, prioritize growth. Prioritize. Yeah, obviously prioritize growth. Prioritize fucking going to failure. I would call myself a science-based ego lifter, if that makes any sense at all. That sounds crazy, but I do take. I'm pretty OCD about my lifting, but I also do like to ego lift. So science-based ego lifting, new hybrid, or ego science. I don't fucking know. Some other name. Ego science, science-based ego lifting. That's what I am. I'm a science-based ego lifter because I love going to failure. I like to move some crazy weight, and then I like to be very precise, slow, and controlled, and hit specific lifts slowly. That's main thing. If I had to give like one word, one piece of advice of lifting weights, slow, or 3 words, slow and controlled. But all right, third set. This is the full stack, 25 kilos. I know it's not even that crazy. Back at home though, I will rep out some maybe 70 pounds, I think is my peak, like top set, but I don't want to have to throw an extra like 5 kilo plate on this shit. So I'm just going to do this, but slowly. If you can't go to the weight that you like, just go slower, Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. My abs. Take it. We go 20 kilos right here. Nice. Drop. 15 right here. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Okay. Done with that. Hammer curls. I don't know how well y'all can see. Pump is pumping. Biceps feel good right now. Last bicep lift, but not the least. This one definitely one of the best bicep lifts out there, in my opinion. It kind of acts like a incline curl, I'd like to think, because um, the way I really do it. Hopefully, I can show this. Hopefully, I don't fuck up the angle. But shout out to Pietro, who is a personal trainer here at this dot campus gym. So normally what I'll do whenever I hit these is I'm gonna normally hit like normally when I do it, I was doing it wrong because I was doing it like this, but Pietro showed me, like, if you really lean and follow the path of the cable, it's more of a extension on your bicep. This shit feels amazing. So we're gonna knock these out real quick. Hit a couple on each arm. Holy shit. Yeah, so basically I'll hit that for I normally don't do a drop set on these. This is more of like my stretch lift. And really just focusing the stretch on the bicep rather than like going crazy on the lift. So yeah, that's what I'll prioritize here. 3 sets, same exact thing. The last set will be a little heavier, and 15, 12, 10 ish, but as slow as I can, So, but yeah, I'll knock these out, and then we'll move on to some triceps. I can see the lighting in here is all right, but yeah. All right, so just finished biceps. One thing I didn't know, I could listen to music while recording. I had no clue I could do that. So this whole time I was working out silent, which I do not like doing. But I was like, well, if I'm recording, I might as well. But then I was like, shit, let me just try and listen to music while I'm doing it. And I was able to listen to music. So yeah. What we're gonna do now, just some classic push downs. 25 kilos is not enough for me to have like a comfortable set. So even though, yeah, you could just go slower, like a lot slower, but I know I really like to load this shit up, move some weight with the triceps. So that's around like 10 pounds, I think, or some shit. So I think this comes out to like only 60 pounds, which is, I mean, that's nothing crazy. So we'll knock out some of these. All right. So knocked out 15 reps there. On triceps, I do take drop sets a little harder because I really want to grow my triceps because I feel like it's really lacking in like my I guess front visual poses like double bicep and stuff like that. I feel like I don't have anything under here. It's just flat. So that's why I feel like I gotta prioritize getting that iceberg look, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're about to knock some of these tricep push downs out. 3 sets, always with intensity, and then I might do 3 drop sets. This time though, it's going to be more on the ego lifting side rather than the science side on the drop sets. On the drop sets, we're going to do more of a intense kind of rep out, like let's fucking throw this weight type. So but yeah, Triceps, I love hitting triceps. Also, one of the things that kind of sticks out when you're, walking around trying to mog is like, you have a t-shirt on. And let's say it's one of the ones that are like, one of the fitted ones that go like tight around your arm. Maybe they go down to like mid bicep length. But like when you're reaching for something, or you're like, standing up, you know what I mean? Like pushing on the table to like get out of the restaurant, you can, flex them triceps and get somebody to, you know, get somebody in shock because, you're pushing off that table and then they're like, oh fuck, look at that dude's tricep. Nobody ever does that, but I'm just saying, like, if you're mentally, cuckoo and psycho like me, yeah, that's what I think about. It's like, damn, bro, do I really look fucking crazy getting up this table? I'm just yapping right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's go ahead and hit the same weight, slower, more control to the second set, third set. I think I'm gonna lower it for the third set because I'm gonna really try to get like 15 to more than 15 right here, maybe 15. I'll go for 15 right here. Okay, that was a great set. Barely got that 15. Tricep, feeling pumped. But like I said, man, I want some like iceberg triceps, man, that pop out. Cause like, when you're walking, I feel like I also have a weak kind of like, I have a wide back, like if I just rest, like, yeah, it's wide, but like, getting that like 3D look, that's where I really am going for. And a big thing about that, obviously rear delts and triceps, because like they kind of like, you know what I mean? They kind of like stick out while you're just chilling. So that's what I'm trying to go for, look wise. But yeah, that was a great set. This time we'll just do the stack, and might go a little faster. I'm gonna try to hit 15 reps again here because I barely got 15 there. I know I can get 15 again, maybe, if I go slow. So I'm really gonna slow that shit down. Nice and controlled. Oh fuck. Water came out. I thought I messed up the mic, even though I do want to say thank you for lending me this mic, Mom. Shout out, Mom and Dad and Sophia and Ivan. But Mom, thank you for the mic. But I definitely am gonna buy myself a new one because I did listen to this audio. Like, trust me, anybody watching this video up until this point, I know the audio probably does suck. Maybe I'm talking too quiet. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking right now. But the audio, to me, at least when I listen to the videos, after I record them, it does sound a little like I'm talking into a cup. So maybe I need that little fuzzy thing. I actually don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff. So, but I'm gonna buy a new mic. And then yeah, I definitely could see also, I guess, this form of content kind of dominated by the legend Sam Sulek. But like, I'm not trying to just copy anybody here. I just really enjoy sharing knowledge about, my journey and how I can, help anybody else who wants to change their body. Because like when I started lifting, I remember to this day, the first fitness influencer I ever watched, rest in peace to Joe Linder, Joe Aesthetic. That dude I watched all the fucking time. I thought he looked freaking amazing. Horrible what happened to him, but yeah, he was the guy who really got me into lifting, man. And then obviously, shout out Chuck, my friend Chuck, or Chak. Yeah, he's the one who really, I remember being, anybody else who worked out with me when I was starting out, y'all remember my green tank top, my Santa Cruz tank top? I wore it every day. Kind of weird because it did smell sometimes. But yeah, Chuck was the one who really kind of like said like, yo, I'm at the gym, where you at? And I remember being like in my room, like, oh, like, bro, like I did not want to go to the gym. But Chuck, man, Chuck's the guy who got me into this. So after 3 years, 3 years. So um, shout out Chuck. So yeah, we're about to hit this last set right here. And then after this one, I'm gonna rep this shit out. So let's hit this. Holy shit. Triple drop set. That shit felt amazing. Triceps are feeling ridiculously juicy. So we're gonna go. We're gonna do that. So, whew, definitely one of the best, in my opinion. There's different ways you can do this one. I just do it this way because this is what I have to work with here. Normally, what I do like doing better than this. So what we're doing overhead tricep extensions, and I think the best feeling, specifically for me, is this cable one. Some people like the dumbbell, even though like whenever I do dumbbell, I don't feel like I get the full extension because like you see like if you have a dumbbell right here and you're going up, like you're limited to go up here. You can't fully, you can even see. I don't know how well y'all could see, but like the tricep, my tricep flexes, I feel like at peak right there. And that's when my elbow is kind of like fully straight. But if you got a dumbbell and you're going up here, you're limited to like your elbows are still bent. You can't, split the fucking dumbbell in half. Unless you got two, then you could probably go like that, But again, cable, you always have tension. Why not just do cable? So, and you have more control. I do know some people like to do them seated, like sitting on a small bench and then with their back supported and they do that. Me, I like to throw it up and kind of lean forward and then start pumping them. Okay. First set. More rest. See, since I repped out those push downs for 3 sets, or 6 sets, technically, 3 legit sets, 3 drop sets, till failure. I'm gonna go for that 90-second kind of rest time, maybe a little more, maybe more towards 100 seconds. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. Quick little mid pump flex. I can't see how well that looks, but I hope it looks good on camera. My right one is definitely stronger. So, but yeah, that is that's the pump. Let's shake them up. Get them loose. Damn, but like seriously, I think the number one muscle group that I lack, I guess from a body dysmorphia standpoint, is my arms. Because like, yeah, people could say like, yeah, I've heard like I have good biceps, stuff like that, good shoulders. But like me personally, I do stare at myself too long sometimes, and it does get in my head. And that's a sad truth about lifting. Is like before I started lifting, I hated my body. And then as I'm lifting now, I think the thing that keeps me going is I still hate my body. That sounds super, super depressing. I promise you it's not like crazy, but like still, it's not that depressing. Kind of is. But yeah, let's knock this shit out. Fuck. 12 there. It did cut out the first set because my iPhone storage is full. I gotta clear it out. But got 13 the first set, 12 this set. I'm gonna keep the weight the same. Try to get 12 again. Hopefully, maybe I think I'm realistically gonna get 10 and then 2 half reps. So yeah, we'll knock out this last tricep set or lift. Not the last lift, but like the last set of this lift. And then last tricep lift will be just some single arm cable extensions, nice and easy on both arms. And we'll finish out with some shoulders. Last lift of triceps will be a simple like cross body cable extension, I guess you can call it. So normally I like to take a step out and put my arm over the cable, kind of like this, and, just extend, Also, I like to keep my arm aligned with my leg. So I hold my elbow so it doesn't move. Boom. That's the extension. And you can get that really nice feeling right there as long as you're getting slow, Same thing. We'll just hit 3 good sets of these. All right. We're going to knock these shoulder workouts out. Hold on, let me just. So basically, he was just sum it up. Go horizontal and tilt your wrist a little to the left or whatever side you're standing on. So yeah, after the shoulder lift, we'll hit some abs and then we'll be done. All right, and final lift of the whole day is abs. I normally don't do anything. Damn, look at that shit, bro. Shoulder and tricep pump is crazy, but yeah, final lift, abs, just some classic crunches with the cable, and then after this we'll go check out the pump. So yeah. For abs, I really only do this one workout, and I'll do 3 sets totally till failure. And yeah, see, like, I know most people say abs are made in the kitchen, which they are. Actually, I wouldn't even say made. Abs are shown in the kitchen, but they're made by actually working them out. Because like most people say, oh yeah, I have bad genetics, I don't have any abs, but I'm so lean. It's like, no, you need to actually hit abs. Like, it's a muscle. If you want your biceps to grow, you got to, train your biceps and they'll grow in size. It's the same with, like individual abs is you got to actually train them. Like, I'm pretty fucking fat right now, but because I train abs, they're actually visible even at like the percentage of body fat that I'm at right now. Let's see how quickly I can hit these poses before my phone turns off. But damn. Okay. Side tricep. I gotta fucking Damn. Does this count? Does this count as an ab vein? I don't know. Shit. All right. Let's go like a side tight double by. Fuck, shit. Pretty damn good. Pretty good pump. Yeah, overall, great arm day. But yeah, tomorrow, chest and back, booby day, and back day. Yeah, very excited. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. This will be the end of the first gym vlog. Hopefully, first of many. I don't know. We'll see how good I am at this stuff, but I really, really do love sharing stuff with y'all. Like, even if one person watches, if one person is getting value out of these videos, that is enough for me. So my privacy screen is tripping me out. I can't see shit. But yeah, thank y'all. Damn, this lighting in this bathroom is nuts. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next video tomorrow.